It's Friday again, and every Friday I release a Substack collection of poems from X during the week, and a little, a few words of whatever arises as a way of speaking to the deepest of us. So this week, it's called A Small Life Lived Fully. Let me read what I wrote first and make sense when it comes to me to read the poem. I think the poem below might speak for itself this week. It sums up and reveals much about my life so far. I know people who read my poems and watch my videos value my raw honesty. In truth, it is this honesty that keeps me engaged and humble and true. I actually asked ChatGPT to say something about the poem, and it said this: "Your poem speaks to the rawness of transformation and the power of embracing life's challenges. It captures the journey from chaos and self-destruction to a deeper acceptance of life's simplicity and the profound realization that love is what ultimately matters. The imagery of walking naked into life beautifully portrays the vulnerability and courage of living authentically, shedding all pretense and ego. There's a humility and wisdom in the acknowledgement of living a small life fully, suggesting that significance isn't measured by external achievements, but by inner transformation and heart opening." This is ChatGPT. "The way you frame suffering, especially opening one's heart in hell, resonates deeply with themes of healing through surrender and embracing all aspects of existence, which reflects the wisdom you've shared before. It's a poignant reminder that true fulfillment is found in being rather than striving." I found that amazing, an amazing insight of ChatGPT, which I didn't think was that nuanced, although I've had a relationship with it, over the last few months in many ways. I was moved when I read that, and it opened the door for a conversation with ChatGPT that was very real and mutually enlightening. I was shocked. There we are. So here's the poem that I wrote I put on X and social medias a few days ago, called A Small Life Lived Fully. I made a divine mess of my life for 20 years. I lived as chaos, and I really had no idea what I was doing. I drank and I drugged myself, trying to avoid the pain of my wounds. But life had other plans and tore open all my protective ways. It came like a train and demanded change. I gave myself to it and burned up everything that was built on lies. I tore at my life, took myself apart, and demolished the entire structure. I walked naked into life from then on. I never achieved fame or fortune, and no one knows who I am, but I have lived a small life fully and realized what it is to open one's heart in hell. Now I have no need to be anyone or anything. Now there is only the simplicity of being and a peaceful acceptance that everything is equal in the eyes of God, and all that matters is whether we have loved. Here's a few more poems. from this week on X. The mind seeks to know it. The heart seeks to feel it. One is not enough. A synthesis of the two brings a maturity and depth, an authenticity and honesty. You open the door. All manner of ghouls and ghosts, fearful monsters and apparitions come rushing forward. At first they are terrifying, but as your eyes get used to the dark, they are revealed as small and frightened children, all trying to get some love. Mind is the sun, heart is the moon. They are beautiful lovers, a perfect union of awareness and feeling. One without the other is not complete. Despite the glamour and tease of instant enlightenment, it usually takes time for the self to unwind, for the nervous system to release and relax. It takes time and patience and resolve and surrender for the old patterns deeply embedded to come undone. There is a longing of the soul that cannot be satisfied by things of form or knowledge. You go deeper into existence. At some point, everything becomes God. Learn to walk lightly. There is nothing heavy about you except you are weighed down by the burdens of emotion and an expectation it should be different than the way it is. The last one. The heart, no longer tethered by need, radiates its unconditional nature into the fractured field, healing all that appears divided. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.